Hello, I'm Luke Hatfield. I'm joined by Matt Mayer here at the Express and Star. Matt, we've just passed the November international break. Is now the real meat and grind for Wolves heading through this championship season?
I think it's the grind now begins for everybody. You know, obviously everyone, the short and the championship is a slog. We all know how long it is at the season, but so far it's been done in short bursts. You know, of 3-4 weeks where there've been a lot of games. It's been very intense. Now we kind of get into this long period of 4 months now before, the next international break now isn't until the end of March, and this is where it starts to get more relentless. It's 22 league games, pretty much half the season, at least one in the FA Cup. We say it's a test for Wolves. It's a test for everybody. Yeah. Everybody who wants to be part of that promotion shake-up. This is where you get things get sorted out. I mean, I think one of the things that kind of the Wolves rivals will be looking on, and everyone's made the point of a lot of the players are not haven't experienced a championship season before. Yeah. And the common thing is, because we're British and we're obsessed with weather, people think, well, it's that short and that cliche. Can you do it on a rainy night in
Certainly not Portuguese weather.
Wherever. But other countries have bad weather. It's not the weather. I mean, I always think that's a massive misnomer. I think these are professional players. They can deal with the weather. It's the relentless grind of matches, which is different to other leagues. Yeah. The English Football League is completely unique in terms of the number of games that are played, 46 games, and this is where it will be. This is where it gets sorted out, not just for Wolves but for everybody. Is
this when Nuno really needs to test his squad rotation skills, especially that man management? Because we've seen Wolves utilise all these players and they've done so well. Yeah. But is it down to Nuno now to really get this right in terms of the squad?
Yeah. I mean, this is when the squad gets tested. I mean, I think you've got to say, from Wolves' perspective, as much as we say this is a test, it's all for a lot of the players and for Nuno himself, it's been new. They have given. We're saying here this is the test because it is, because we know we've seen how these seasons pan out before. Yeah. But Wolves have given no indication so far that they are going to falter. I mean, they've met every challenge, and passed it. And so I think let's be honest. They're heading into this period, and we're all pretty confident. We're feeling pretty good about them. Yeah. At the minute. But this is when, as you say, the squad comes into it a bit more. Players will get their chance, and you may pick up, the odd injury or two, because it just is that. It's the nature of it, and you get big weeks. I mean, we've come out of this international break, and there's a big week. Next week, immediately, 3 games in 7 days, and it's a chance to, to again just consolidate that lead at the top. Yeah. And for everyone else behind, they'll be thinking, well, if we can reel off 7-9 points from this week, maybe we can close the gap. Reading away Saturday, Leeds at home. It's what it it's what it is, and you just have to kind of get. They're just going to have to kind of get into it again. Yeah. But this is really when this is the meat and bulk of the season now. When we get into, as some managers call it the long winter. This is what it is, and I think the weather sometimes is a bit of a distraction. We're bothered about the weather. It's not the weather, it's the number of games.
Alright, so a long winter schedule headed for Nuno and Wolves. For the latest on their progress, make sure you stick with expressandstar.com.